Good morning, students. Previously, we discussed about true solutions, suspensions, colloids, and their properties with some examples. Now, today we'll learn about certain terms related to solution. First is dilute and concentrated solution. Dilute and concentrated, these are comparative terms. A solution having a small amount of solute in a given solvent is called a dilute solution, whereas a large amount of solute in that given solvent is a concentrated when compared with one another. Unsaturated and saturated solution. A solution that can dissolve more solute in it at a given temperature is called unsaturated solution, whereas a solution which contains maximum amount of solute dissolved in a given quantity of solvent at the given temperature and which cannot dissolve any more solute at that temperature is called a saturated solution. We'll take one example here. Now these are two cases. As you can see, this first case, this is a glass containing water, and if we try to dissolve these sugar cubes into it, will you be able to dissolve it? Yes, of course, you can easily dissolve. But if you continue to dissolve more of sugar cubes into it, after reaching a certain limit, more of sugar cubes will not get dissolved. So till the time when the sugar cubes they are dissolving, such a solution is called unsaturated solution. Whereas the second case, you can see here, sugar has settled down at the bottom. So that means after reaching certain level of saturation, it will not dissolve more of sugar into it. Such a solution where no more of solute can be dissolved at a given temperature is called a saturated solution. So we should remember that we are not involving any heat here, because in case if you provide heat to it, then you are capable of dissolving more of solute into it. Now let's see what is solubility. Basically, a measure of how much solute will dissolve in a solvent is called solubility. Solubility, the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in 100 gram of solvent is called solubility of that solute in that solvent at a particular temperature. Or we can say that the amount of solute needed to make saturated solution of 100 gram of solvent is called solubility of that solute in that solvent at a particular temperature. So this is actually a diagram which shows solution saturation. First, you can see here, it's unsaturated solution where more solute dissolves, whereas in second it is saturated solution where no more solute dissolves. As you can see here at the base, solid particles or the solute particles, they've settled down. That means they are not dissolving further after certain limit. And this is super saturated solution. This is actually the solution which we obtain by heating a saturated solution. Suppose if you start heating a mixture of sugar and water, that means you can add more of sugar to it by heating. You can add more of sugar to it and it will keep on dissolving. So such a solution where you are providing heat to it and you are capable of adding more of solute to it, after that you get a solution that is called a super saturated solution. But this is quite unstable, because if you leave it undisturbed, afterwards crystals of that salt will start appearing at the bottom. Now our next topic is concentration of solution. Concentration is actually the measure of amount. It is the amount of solute present in the amount of solution. Now we have certain formulae to calculate the concentration of a solution. First, here it is mass by mass percentage of a solution, where you need two things, that is mass of solute and mass of solution. So what formula you'll apply is mass by mass percentage of solution, that can be calculated by using this formula. mass of solute upon mass of solution into 100. So you'll get the answer in percent. Or you can use the second formula also, mass by volume percentage of a solution, where you need two things, that is mass of solute and volume of solution. So when you put these two things, mass of solute upon mass of volume of solution into 100, you'll get the answer in percentage. So you can use either of these formula as per the given values. Let's take one example here. Now in this question, it is asked to calculate the concentration of a solution in which 36 grams of solute is dissolved in 100 gram of solvent. So how will you proceed? So first of all, see what are the given values here. Solute is given 36 gram and solvent is 100 gram. So remember one thing, this is solvent, not solution, right? So we'll use this formula. Concentration of a solution is given by this formula, mass of solute, because here it is gram, that means it is mass which is given here, mass of solute upon mass of solution into 100. So we know that mass of solute is 36 grams and mass of solvent is 100 grams. When you add a solute to solvent, then you get a solution. That means initially what we need to do is we will add this 36 grams to 100 grams. So it will become 136 grams, which is basically the mass of solution. Now after this, you can put these values in this given formula, that is mass of solute upon mass of solution into 100. So after putting 36 upon 136 into 100, you will get 26.47. So this is how we calculate the concentration of a solution where the mass of solute and the mass of solvent is given. And students, please learn it, because you get these type of questions in your exams also. So I hope you have understood today's topic. Thank you. Thanks a lot.